Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave, and today we're going to play Title Bout II, and we're going to use referee cards and cornermen and solo strategies. So the two fighters that I've got is Rocky Marciano, who heavyweight, the Brockton Blockbuster. He's a strong closer, and I'll tell you what that means here in a minute. And Jim Braddock, the Cinderella Man, and he's also a heavyweight. He's a boxer, so we have a slugger in Marciano, boxer in Braddock, and what that did was it made their control numbers 9-9, which then gets elevated to a 10 to 10. Okay, and Braddock is inconsistent. Okay, so what's that mean? So inconsistent, I'm going to use this first deck. I got all my decks already separated and shuffled. I'll give this one just a shuffle, and we'll use it to make these initial draws here that we're going to have to do here to set up the game. Okay, the first one is check, see if he's inconsistent. On a random number of 1 to 30, it'll affect him. Oh, it's a 9. Okay, that means that he's coming in. He's not his normal self. His control factor goes down by 2, and his punches landed by 2. So that's going to make him an 8, and his punches landed a 34. Now his punches landed a 34 because Marciano's defense is a +4. So he was going to be a 36. So that helps Marciano a little bit, but gives Marciano the edge in control now, 10-8. So that's a big boost for him. Okay, well, let's find out the referee who's going to call the fight tonight. And so we pull Jay Nady. He's lenient, he's late. His consistency's not very good at 65. So he's below average being consistent. Boxer ratings must be a 7. His availability is a 1 to 70. So we're going to pull, and if it's 1 to 70 on the random number 65, he's available. So that's the referee. So he's lenient. So that means he doesn't stop you on fouls very much. He doesn't. It takes 5 foul point deductions before he even considers disqualifying somebody. Okay. So there's our referee. Now we're going to do cornermen. Now the way I do the cornermen, I draw 2. The first one I draw is for their strategy. The second one is their cut man. Okay, so we'll start with Marciano. We'll give him the first draw, and he draws Dick Sadler. Excellent training, average strategy. So he's not great on strategy. Good there. He's a boxer rating 9 and up, so Marciano meets that. His availability is 1 to 25, so we're going to draw, and the number is 59, so he is not available. So we're going to set him aside. Now I'm going to see for Braddock. Let's see what he gets for a strategy. Jesse Reed, very good. He's good on strategy. 8 and up, so he meets, and 1 to 35, he's available. And he draws, well, that card don't count. He draws 46, not available. So this is what happens. You get these guys. Now, if you don't, you can make yourself just pick, but this is the part of the game, right? They're just not available. Okay, back to Marciano. This is Rudy Perez. This guy's excellent. 7 and up, he's good. 1 to 40. He gets, 42. He did not get him. Okay, now we go Braddock. He gets Kevin Rooney, average on his strategy. He'll take any boxer, and he's available 1 to 80. We know he's going to be available. Yep. Okay, so his cornerman with strategy is average. That's Kevin Rooney. Now we'll pull for Marciano again, trying to get him a cornerman here. Hector Roca, good, 1 to 60. He's available. 21, that's who he gets. So his strategy is good. So he's good versus average. So it's going to give him a point advantage right there. Now we're trying to get to cornermen. We'll go back to Braddock's corner. This corner man cut swells excellent. He's a 10 and up, so he does not get him. He won't go for him. Okay, we're back to Marciano. Marciano, 6 and up, yes. He's average. 1 to 60, he's available. 74, not available. Okay, here we go. Next one for Braddock. 7 and up, and a 1 to 30 is available. 72, that was Emmanuel Stewart. He would have liked to have him. Okay, here we go. Back to Marciano. He goes with anybody. 1 to 35, Joe Souza. 54, no. Back to Braddock. 6 and up, and a 1 to 50. 11, he gets him. He's very good for cuts and swelling. That is Sam Solomon. Now we got to get Braddock, or Marciano. He takes anybody. 1 to 35, Ace Murata. 12, he gets him. So Ace Murata, he's excellent for cuts and swells. So that's good. Okay. Now we're getting set. So we got their cut men. So if anybody gets cut, we'll be looking at that, or swelling or anything else. We're going to shuffle this deck back up here a little bit. This is going to be, oh no. Hate when I do that. Okay. This is the deck we're going to play from for round 1. Okay. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to pull from a secondary deck. Normally I pull from the deck I already used, but I'm going to use this deck over here to the left. You can see I have my decks ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to pull from this deck. It's also been shuffled, so we're all set there. All right, now we're going to go for strategies. Now I print out my strategy cards, and I also print out the solitaire strategy tables. Now, you can do this one of 2 ways. You can pick a strategy. If you want to control one fighter, you can control him, pick the strategy you want to use, then you do the solo table for the other fighter. I do it. I'm not controlling either fighter, so I'm pulling it for both of them, and we see what happens. And that's the way I'm going to play this one. Okay, so this is round 1. We have the boxer table, which will be Braddock. We have the slugger for Marciano. So Marciano, we're going to pull a random number. Or random, it's the control number. So it's a 7. A 7 for Marciano on a slugger. No strategy. And here's one for Braddock. It's a 13. A 13 for a boxer is stick and move. Okay, so because Marciano didn't have a strategy, they're going to use the stick and move is what Braddock is going to use. And we go to the strategy cards, which tell us how to work this. And because it's a no strategy, we go to stick and move. It improves defense by 2. If you play no strategy and your opponent selects one, your opponent will receive the following benefits based upon his strategy. Okay. Stick and move. Improve defense by 2 and lower hitting power by 1. Okay? So, Marciano's defense goes up by 2. So that means Braddock goes to 32 on his punches landed. But Marciano's hitting power comes down to 10. That's because you're trying to stay away from him. So, we're all set. It's going to be 10 to 8 control for Marciano. Punches landed for both fighters are 32. Aggressiveness is 10 to 7 in favor of Marciano. Marciano's KD1 is a 1 and Braddock is a 2. And the counter punches 2 for Marciano and a 6 for Braddock. So we're ready to play the first round. So let's get started. Okay, here we go. Marciano starts. He gets control. It's a 3. And he lands the punch. And it is a 1, which is a jab for 3 points. Okay. Marciano stays in control. Marciano lands another punch. And it is a 52. And a 52 on his card is a 3-point combination. It's up to 6 points. Marciano stays in control. Marciano, 31. He lands the punch. 32 is the highest on that one. Oh, it's a 1 partially blocked. Up to 7. Marciano, no control. Braddock gets control. Braddock lands a punch, but it's not a knockout punch. And it's a 9. And a 9 for him is a 2-point jab. Oops. Oh, something else I was supposed to do. On the referee, his consistency number was 65. I was supposed to pull a number. And that's got to have a number. 3. So he's not going to have any consistency issues. I forgot to do that. Okay, Braddock, he landed his punch. No control. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no control. Marciano, no control. Braddock gets control. Braddock lands the punch. And it is a 68. And a 68 is a 2-point uppercut. Braddock gets control. Braddock lands a power shot. Okay, here we go. We check the KD number. It's a 5. On table, he's a 1. A 5 on 1 is a 4-point punch. Braddock, no control. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no control. Marciano gets control. Marciano, 65. He moves. He moves to the far corner. So he's got him in the corner. He gets +1 to his control factor. Marciano stays in control. And 71, he moves back to ring center. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no control. Marciano gets control. And he lands, and it is a power shot. So we're going to check. He is a 2. Braddock's a 2. It's a 16 on 2. We look at 16 on 2 is 5F. 5F, we score 5 points for Marciano, plus a minimum of 6 killer instinct opportunities. If full killer instinct more than 6, well, Marciano's a 10, so he gets 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. During killer instinct, we don't check for fouls. We check for cuts. We check for injuries. And we'll use the other deck for those checks if they come up. Okay, here he goes. He has control. 64, he moves. That does get checked forward. Ring center. 34, he missed the punch. We're going to mark that down on his sheet over here. He missed the punch and no counter punch. Okay, 41, missed the punch. So Marciano can't hit him. And Braddock counter punches. He is a 32 and 6 is a 38 foul. So he does not land anything. 46, he misses another punch. Marciano can't hit him now. And he counter punches with a 42. No. 62, clinches. 21, he finally landed another punch for a 20, and a 20 is a 3-point hook. Puts him at 15. Okay, wow. Thought there he had a chance to blister him and couldn't do it. Okay, Marciano gets control. Marciano, 59, he clinches one last time. Okay, end of the round. Braddock survived taking a hard shot from him. All right, it is a 15-8. That's a 7-point round difference, so it is a 10-9 round for Marciano. So I'm going to update the cards, and then we'll get set up for the next round. Okay, so one thing I didn't tell you what the endurance was. So for 10 rounds for Marciano, his beginning endurance is 112, and for Braddock, his is 72. So after the first round, it is now 101 to 57. So Marciano pummeled him pretty good there, scored a lot of points. And so we'll shuffle this one. This was the next deck up. And so we'll get that one ready. So we got to do our stuff. First thing I'm going to do is check for the referee consistency so I don't forget it. 66. Okay, so on a 66, fails to call the majority of fouls. Use very lenient as the referee's rating this round. Well, his is lenient anyway, so very lenient is a -10 modifier to foul checks. Okay. All right. Try to remember that. Now we got to check for strategies. Marciano, and now we're going into round 2 to do this check. So we'll be on the round 2 to 4. Marciano picks a 40. Oh, picks a 10. Control factor number for a slugger. Countering offense. You can use the alternate random number if you believe or know that your opponent is behind on the cards. Well, he's behind right now, so that 10 moves him to keep away. So Marciano his strategy is keep away, and Braddock, his is a 12 for a boxer, and his is stick and move. Okay, now the way this works is you have to go back here to the rule book, and in the rule book, I'm going to pull this page out so you can see it. It'd be easier for me to bring the page over to here. In the rule book, page 46, it describes how to do these strategies and what you add up. Okay. But the problem was when I got the cornerman cards, they had different ratings to apply to a number. So I had to make some adjustments. And I had to say excellent equals 5 points, very good was 4, good was 3, average 2, and poor, which became fair on the cards, is 1. So I made those changes. So that's the number. So for Hector Roca, which is in Marciano's corner, his strategy is good. So he's going to get 3 points. Whereas Kevin Rooney's strategy is average. He only gets 2 points to add to his fighter. Okay. So now what you do is you have the strategies that they said they want to use, right? Marciano wants to do keep away, and Braddock on number 12 wants to do stick and move. So now we take and we look at the random number and the last digit of the random number. So this is a 5, and Marciano's card for fighting outside, which is what the keep away is 5. So that makes 10 plus Rooney's number 3 for being good is 13. Now we add for Braddock fighting outside. His random number is going to be 1 plus 8 is 9, but 2 is 11. So based on that, because Marciano had the better pool with the better corner, he uses his strategy. So the strategy that they're going to use this time is keep away by Marciano, and his opponent was trying to do, gotta go back and look, make sure I get it right, was trying to do stick and move. Okay, so what happens is keep away, Marciano's control goes up 3, his punches landed down, his defense down, his counter punching down, his hitting power down. Okay, so I got to make those adjustments now to the cards. Okay, so I made the adjustments. It's an odd strategy for Rocky here, but it's okay. It's the way that goes sometimes. So Marciano's control is 13, his hitting power is back down to 10. his punches landed dropped from 32 to 30. And for Braddock, his punches landed are up to 37 now. So that's his big change. Okay, so here we go. Braddock's control is still an 8. Marciano is 13 this time. And Marciano starts us off round 2. And no control. And Braddock gets control. And Braddock special. So we come to the other deck. We don't use the deck that takes away the timing. Looks at the special. Nothing special. Okay. Braddock gets control. And he lands a power shot on Marciano. Marciano is a 1. Uh-oh. He landed a 19 on 1. This is a K110. Okay. On a score of 1 to 10, he scores 6 points plus a knockdown. Okay, so we draw from the other deck and we see on his, and then 11 to 20. So you use the control factor number. It's a 17. So 17 means he scores 6 points. That's Braddock. He scored 6 points. And he adds KD2 for the rest of the round. I'm going to move my corner man down, make sure I'm reading everything. Okay, so he didn't knock him down. He staggered him. But now he's a little more susceptible, so he's going to be a 2 next time. And now Braddock's, we go, and Braddock stays in control. And Braddock 48. And a 48 for Braddock is a missed punch. So Braddock misses his first punch. And Marciano's counter-punching because of his strategy is a 0. So 1 to 30. He got a 12. He landed a counter-punch, and it's a 15. And a 15's a 3-point hook. Okay, Braddock, no control. Marciano gets control. Marciano, 32. He misses the punch. But no counter punch. And loses control. Braddock got control. A 25, he lands a punch. And it's a 21, and that's a 2-point hook. Braddock gets control. Braddock lands another punch. And it is a 74. And a 74 is a 2-point uppercut. And Braddock, no control. Marciano, no control. Braddock gets control. Braddock, move. And he moves ring center. And Braddock stays in control. And 57, he clinches. No control. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no control. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no control. Marciano gets control. And possible foul. So we check the foul. Remember, we make -10, so that makes that a 49. And he's a C. And a 49 on C is the referee cautions both fighters, keep your punches above the waist. Okay, Marciano, no control. Wow. Braddock, no control. Marciano gets control. And 26, he lands the punch. And it's a 33. The 33 is a 3-point cross. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no control. Marciano gets control. And 43, missed the punch. And a counter punch by Braddock is going to be 32, and 6 is 38. 12. Braddock lands a counter punch. It's a 35. That's a nice 3-point cross. Marciano gets control. Remember, he's a 13 this round. And a 35. He missed the punch. But no counter punch. Marciano, no control. Braddock gets control. Braddock, possible foul. -10 to this number, 46. That'll be no foul. Okay, into the round. 13 to 6. That's 7-point difference. So that goes to Braddock, 10-9. Okay, I'll get everything scored up again, and then we'll get everything reset for round 3. All right, so we'll get this. This is the deck I just finished with. We're gonna set it to the side here to use it. We'll bring out our next deck, shuffle it real quick. Let's give it a little quick shuffle, have it set. All right, so got to go for strategies here in round 3. So Marciano chooses strategy 5, which is round 3 is no strategy, and Braddock chooses 15 as a boxer. He wants to do keep away, which he will do. So keep away from Marciano with a no strategy means improve defense by 3, lower hitting power by 2. Okay, so that means that Braddock is going to be a 4 for his hitting power. He improves his defense by 3, so Marciano's punches landed are now 27. Okay, we'll put these 2 cards aside. And because Marciano had no strategy, you don't have to see if the other guy wins or not. It's automatic. Okay, here we go. Round 3, Marciano starts us out, and he gets control and 70. He moves to the near corner. Okay, so Marciano's got him in the corner. It's +1 to his control there. He stays in control. And 29, he missed the punch. So because of Braddock's strategy, he missed the punch. And he loses control. No control to Braddock. No control to Marciano. No control to Braddock. No control to Marciano. Braddock gets control. A 5. Oh, he lands a power shot. A 1. So it's going to be a 4-pointer. No control. Marciano gets control. And 78. He moves back to ring center. Marciano stays in control. 51. Clinches. Stays in control. 48. Missed the punch. He misses another punch. And Braddock counter punches. This will be a 38. 28. He lands it for a 17. That's a nice 3-point hook. Marciano no control. Braddock no control. Marciano no control. Braddock gets control. Braddock lands a punch for a 70. A 70 is a 2-point uppercut. Braddock no control. Marciano gets control. 58, he clinches. Stays in control. Possible foul. Now we're back to the normal, -5 to this. 70 makes it 65. A 65 on C is he gets warned for leading with the headbutt. I'm just making a notation there on my scorecard. Okay, Marciano, no control. Braddock, no control. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no control. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no control. Wow. Marciano gets control. And he lands a punch, finally. It's a 59, and a 59 is a 2-point combination. And he stays in control, and he missed the punch. No counter punch. Stays in control. Lands the power shot. It is an 11, and he's a 2. 11 on 2 is a 5-point punch. Okay, Marciano stays in control. 80, he moves to ring center, and that's the end of the round. It is 9 to 7, we go to the judges. So we pull our judges card, and it is high, high, and low. Okay, so I'll make that notation and get the deck set, and then we'll get on with the next round. Okay, coming into round 4. This is the action deck for us. I'm going to draw, let's see, for the consistency is a 10, so he's consistent. So here we go for the strategy, a 9 for Marciano. Round 4, a 9 is a countering offense, and a 13 for Braddock, sorry, is also a countering offense. Okay, so when both fighters pick the same strategy, and it can happen, let's see, let me find this real quick. All right, well, they both can have the same strategy. So they're both doing countering offense, which is interesting. Okay, so now we got to see if one of them gets it. So this is outside for Marciano, so that's 5. Use the last digit 6, that's 11. And 3 for his corner man makes it 14. And for Braddock, he's a 6 for fighting outside, plus 8. Oh, that's 14 right there. Oh, I didn't need to pull that card. 14 and 2, so 16. So Braddock's strategy, he's the one that gets the benefit of the strategy. So this is, let me find my card here. They're both doing countering offense. So what happens is, countering offense, Braddock's control factor is -2, his defense is -2, and his counter punch is +4. So we'll adjust this real quick. So that makes Braddock's control factor is now a 6. His defense, though, is -2, so Marciano goes to 28. And what was the other one? Oh, his counter punch goes up to 10 for Braddock this round. Okay, so here we go. This is round 4. Marciano starts them off, no control. Braddock, 8, no control, because he's a 6 this round. Marciano, no control. Braddock gets control. And Braddock moves to ring center. Braddock stays in control. And 64 clinches. No control. Marciano gets control. Oh, he lands the power shot. He's a 2 on 3. That's a 4-point punch for Marciano. Marciano stays in control. Lands the power shot. Okay. It's a 9 on 2. That's a 5-pointer. He scores 5 points that time. Stays in control. 62. Marciano clinches. Stays in control. Lands another power shot. It's a 6 on 2. That's 4 more points. Well, he's landing big punches anyway. No control. Braddock, no control. Marciano, no control. Braddock gets control. 57, clinches. No control. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no control. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no control. Marciano, no. Braddock, no. Marciano gets control finally. 65, he moves on the near ropes. Marciano's got him on the ropes. He gains 1 on his control. No control. Braddock, no. Marciano gets control. 30. Missed the punch. So he missed the punch, but no counter punch. Stays in control. Lands a punch. 80. It's a 2-point uppercut. No control. Braddock gets control. Possible injury. We check his injury. No injury. Braddock, no control. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no control. Marciano gets control. Lands a punch, and it will be a 53. Now 53 is a 3-point combination. Gives him 18-0 on the scorecards. So an 18 spread can be a 10-8 round. If it's a low score or even, he wins it 10-9. Okay, we check the round. Low, low, high. So he wins it 10-9, 10-9, 10-8. All right, let me get the rounds reset. We'll get ready to go again. All right, we're going to round 5. I can tell you on endurance, Marciano's at 72, Braddock's at 25. He's wearing him down pretty fast. Okay, check for consistency. 20, the referee's consistent this round. Now we check for strategy for Marciano. Oh, he likes 18. And now we're going to go to round 5. So 5 through 7, 18, and they're pretty even on the chords. So he will do a smothering attack by Marciano, and Braddock pulls an 8, and an 8 for a boxer is stick and move. Okay, so fighting inside for Marciano is 9. Plus 9 is 18, plus 3 is 22. I don't believe there's any way. He can get a 4, yeah. So Marciano's strategy is the one they're going to go for. Is going to be used. Okay, so this is fighting inside, smothering attack, and he was trying to do stick and move. So stick and move for Marciano, his punches landed are going to be -1. That's the only adjustment we have to make. So Marciano's punches landed will be 27. Okay, here we go. Round number 5. Marciano starts him off, no control. Braddock, no control. Marciano gets control. Marciano moves, and he moves him to ring center. No control. Braddock, no control. Marciano, no control. Braddock gets control, and 29, he lands the punch, and it is a 49, which is a 2-point cross. Braddock, no control. Marciano gets control. Marciano moves to the far corner. Marciano's got him in the corner again. Gains 1 on his control. He gets control. And possible foul. We check for a foul. And we draw no random number, so I always play that as no foul. And he loses control. Braddock, no control. Marciano gets control. Marciano, another possible foul. A 72, but it's -5 because he's lenient, makes that a 67. A 67 on C, he's warned for using his arm to push his opponent. So he gets warned. 67. Okay. No effect yet. Just keep track of it. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no control. Marciano, no control. Braddock gets control. And a 30, he lands the punch for a 10. And a 10 is a 2-point jab. Braddock gets control. And he moves to ring center. So he's back in the center of the ring. No control. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no control. Marciano gets control. Marciano finally lands the punch. And it is a 15. And a 15 is a 3-point hook. Marciano gets control. And he lands a punch. And it's an 18, which is another 3-point hook. And he stays in control. And he moves to the right neutral corner. He's got him in the corner. Marciano, no control. Braddock gets control. Braddock lands the punch for a 50 and a possible cut. So a 50 is a 3-point combination. Puts him up to 7. We check for the cut. We use the other deck to check the cut number. Marciano's cut number is 5, so we add 5 to it. That makes that a 62. And a 62 is a minor cut over the left eye. It's worth 2 points. We give him 2 points. It's 2 points of damage for Marciano. And I note this on the scorecard. Cut 67. It does have an effect on him. I'm sorry, it was 62, not 67. I change that real quick. Cut 62. Okay. And -1 to his defense, -1 to his punches landed. So makes Braddock, gives him a 35 and reduces Marciano to a 26. Braddock, no control. Marciano gets control, lands the punch, and it's a 4, which is a 3-point jab. It's him 9. So they ended up 9-9. That's an even round. Okay, so that'll be even. All right, let me set that up. All right, so we're ready for round 6. Well, round 6, here we go. Round 6, and it is going to be, we need to check for the referee. 29, he's consistent. And Marciano, a 5 on round 6 is going to be no strategy. And for Braddock, he takes a 13, which is going to be stick and move. So we know that he's going to use the strategy stick and move for Braddock. And a stick and move means his defense goes up by 2, but his hitting power goes down by 1. So his hitting power goes down to 5. And Marciano's punches landed go down to 25. Okay, here we go. Marciano gets control. And he missed the punch, but no counter punch. Marciano gets control. And 54 clinches. No control. Braddock, no control. Marciano, no control. Braddock, 9, no control. He's an 8. Marciano, no control. Braddock gets control. Oh, forgot to reset the. And 37, he missed the punch. 37, yep, he missed the punch, but no counter punch. no control. Marciano gets control. 68, he moves to ring center. Marciano gets control, and he moves to the far corner. Marciano's got him in the corner. He stays in control. 57, clinches, no control. Braddock, no control. Marciano gets control. Lands a power shot. Oh, a 1. That's going to be a 4-pointer. No control. Braddock gets control. 62, clinches, gets control. 51, clinches, no control. Marciano gets control because he has him in the corner. Lands another power shot. This one's a 17 on 2. That's a 5F. Oh, he didn't have them. Marciano landed the 4-point shot. Now he gets a 5-point F, which means he gets killer instinct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See if he can do some damage here. 52, he clinches. 43, he misses the punch. The same thing he was doing the last time. Braddock counter punches. 46, nope. Marciano lands a punch. It's a 40 and a possible cut. 3-pointer. We'll check for the cut from the other deck. And it is a 22, no cut. Marciano lands a power shot. He is an 11. That's a 6 on 2. 6 on 2 is another 4 points. Marciano, 64. He moves to ring center and no foul. So now we check for control. No control. Braddock gets control. 63. He clinches. He gets control. And a 44. He missed his last punch. And I believe a 44, Marciano gets a counter punch. An 80, no counter punch. Okay, Marciano's up 16-0, which gives him a chance for the 10-8 round. The judges see it, high score all the way, so it's a 10-8 the whole way. Okay, so I'll get everything reset and we'll get ready to go for the next round. Okay, so I was looking back. One of the things I forgot to do that I want to show you is I had a cut on Marciano in the 5th round. So at the end of the 5th round, I was supposed to check to see what happened with this cut. So on the cuts and swelling table, there's actually the cornermen. And the cornermen, depending on who they are, and in this case, his cornerman is Ace Murata, and he's excellent. So we're going to draw a random number here and see what happens. So his random number, is a 74. And a 74 is no reduction of cuts and swelling. So that cut he's got, it stayed just the way it was, so he couldn't do anything with it, and that's the only time he gets the chance to do that particular cut. So cool. So I missed it, had no effect. Okay, that's what I like. All right, so we're getting ready to go into the 7th round, and Braddock ran out of endurance at the end of that last round. He took a pounding, and he's out of endurance now starting in the 7th round. So his defense got 2 points worse, and his punches landed got 2 points less, and his hitting power went down to a 5 from a 6. So that's the effect of that. We're going to check for the referee's consistency. Need a number. 72. Okay, so 72 for him. Refuses to call low blows. The referee blames all low blows on a fighter's trunks being pulled up too far. Ignore all low blow checks this round. Okay, so if there's any low blows, they're not going to get called. That's kind of interesting with these referees and this consistency. Most of the fights where I've played with, the consistency's been really good, and I haven't had any effect. This is the first one where I've actually had some that he could have some effect to it. Okay, we're going to check for strategy now. This is round 7, so this is the last round on this particular chart. Here's Marciano, a 3, that's a no strategy, and an 18 for Braddock, and a Braddock boxing with an 18. He wants to work the body. Okay, so he's going to try to work the body here. Interesting that Braddock's going to go after the body. So, work the body. When a fighter uses this strategy, he does so in the hope of it having a negative effect on his opponent's endurance. If the fighter scores more points than his opponent, reduce the opponent's endurance by 8 in addition to everything else. If he scores an even number of points or fewer than his opponent, reduce it by 4. So he's definitely going to reduce it by 4. So what I do is I put this in there punches missed, so it automatically, when I do my math, it picks it up. So I'll have to add that at the end of the round. So that's what we're going to do. So that's the strategy. So we're ready to go. Here we go for round 7. And we start with Marciano. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no control. He's an 8. No to Marciano. No to Braddock. Marciano gets control. Possible foul. Check for foul. A 67 minus 5 is a 62. And he's a C on 62. There it is. Low blow. So he was going to get warned for it, but they ignored it. Okay. Marciano gets control. Marciano, 43. He misses the punch. So there's the first punch missed. And just so you know, Marciano's endurance is still 61. Braddock's just not wearing him down at all. Okay, and we check for a counter punch. 23, Braddock lands the counter punch for a 11, which is a 2-point jab. Marciano gets control. Marciano, 57 is a clinch. Marciano gets control. And a 51 is a clinch. And he stays in control. And he lands the punch. Finally, a 20 and a cut. 20 is a 3-point hook. And we check the cut number. And Braddock's cut number is a 5 on 34. That makes that 39. So cut 39. Cut inside the mouth. It's 1 point. So he scores 1 point. And he loses endurance per round, which doesn't matter. So cut 39. Cut 39. We'll have to check to see if, and that was 1 damage point. Okay. Marciano, no control. Braddock gets control. Braddock, 52, he clinches and he loses control. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no control. Marciano, no control. Braddock gets control. And 32, he lands the punch. He's a 33 right now. Oh, a 50 and a cut. So 50 for Braddock is a 3-point combination. And we check the cut. Marciano's a 5, and 45, that's a 50. Cut 50, minor cut under the left eye. Add 1 to his cut rating. It's worth 1 point. So we're going to put that on him. Cut 50. And that's 1 more damage point. So he's up to 3 now on his damage points. Okay. Braddock, no control. Marciano gets control. And he lands the power shot. Braddock, because his KD1 is a 3 now, on 10. 10 on 3 is a 5-point punch. Marciano gets 5, and he stays in control, and he lands another power shot. This one's a 3 on 2 on 3. 3 on 3 is a 4-point shot. 13. Marciano, no control. Braddock gets control. He lands a punch. A 16 is a 3-point hook. Braddock, no control. Marciano gets control. And 67, he moves to ring center. Marciano stays in control. Possible foul. Check for the foul. A 54 makes that a 49. It's a no foul. No control. No control for Braddock. No control for Marciano. Braddock gets control. And he lands the punch. And it is a 49, which is a 2-point. Puts him at 11. So it is 13-11 at the end of the round. We checked the judges. And the judges scored high, low, high. So it goes to Marciano. High, low, high. All right. So I'll get everything set. I'll be right back. Okay. So at the end of that round, Braddock had scored less points than Marciano, so he only subtracted 4 extra points from Marciano's endurance, which brings him down to 45 going into round 8. And we need to do the check now for the cut. So cut corner man is very good. This is Sam Solomon for Braddock. And we also have to check for Marciano. So we'll check Marciano first. So he gets a random number of 16. And a 16 on an excellent is good reduction, -2 points on his damage. But this cut was only a 1-point damage. So they reduce it from 3 to 2 points. That works. And now we're going to do Braddock's. He's working on his cut. His is a 10 on a very good. So on the very good, a 10 gives him, he can reduce his by 2 points. He only had 1. So it now makes that a 0 for him. So his cut, he's closed it up. Okay. And that takes care of that deck. We'll shuffle this one a little bit. We've scored all our points. We'll get this one set over here to use it for random cards. And we'll bring our other deck over. Right here. All right. So the first thing we do is check for that referee. He's an 11. He's going to be consistent this round. Now we'll do strategies, and we're going into round 8. And Marciano starts off with a 13 here on round 8. So down here on round 8, a 13 for Marciano is work the body. And it wouldn't matter which one of these is. If the opponent is near a TKO, you may automatically select either of the KO options. He is at 31. 31. He would need 29? Yeah, 29 points to get a TKO. I would consider that he's near a TKO. I'm going to say Marciano can, and he wants to finish this guy. He's going to go all out for the KO. That's what Marciano's going to do. Braddock is going to do a 5, which is no strategy. Right? Yes, no strategy. So, what's that mean? Going all out for the KO. Improve hitting power by 2, control factor by 1. Lower defense by 4. Okay, so he's going to improve his hitting power by 2, so that goes to 13. And his control factor by 1 makes that an 11. But his defense goes up by 4, so he's now goes up. Braddock can hit him at 37. Woo! So Braddock can hit him, But the question is, can he get enough shots in on him without the control there? All right, so here we go. Round 8. Marciano gets control. Marciano, possible foul. 17 -5, no foul. Marciano gets control. And he lands a power punch. Oh, it's an 18 on 3. 18 on 3 is a K110. All right. So we got to check to see if he knocks him down. He's going to score 6 points no matter what. And it's a 14. He did not knock him down. But he adds this KD2, so he's now a 5. Okay. For the rest of the round, I'm looking here. Yep. Add KD2 for the rest of the round. That's it. All right. Marciano gets control. Marciano, 48, is a missed punch. So we missed the punch. And Braddock's going to counter punch. No. Marciano gets control. And he lands the punch. It's a 30. A 30 is a 3-point cross. Marciano stays in control. 74, he moves to the far ropes. Adds another one to his control. He gets control. Lands the power shot. And it is a 16, this time on 5. 16 on 5 is a K110 again. And an 11, he did not knock him down. Wow. He scored 6 points. He's hammering him. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no. Marciano gets control. Lands a punch. It's a 5. A 5's a 2-point jab. Marciano gets control. And a 42, he missed the punch. Braddock counter punches. 25, yes, he landed it for a 48, which is a 2-point cross. Marciano stays in control. And a 61, he clinches. He stays in control. He 31, he lands the punch. And it is a 19. And a 19 is 3-point hook. And he stays in control. And a 34, he missed that punch by 1. Wow. Barely missed it. And a 34, no counter punch. Oops, sorry. Stays in control. Lands a power shot. This one is a 20 on 5. He dropped him that time. Down he went. Boom. Okay. Now we're going to check for the knockout. He is a 2. His KO number is 6. He did not knock him out. I checked for the count. He is down for an 8 count. So he drops him for an 8 count. So we're going to mark him down. KD 8. So Rocky knocked him down, and now his killer instinct kicks in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Marciano's on him now. And he moves to ring center. So they're back in the center of the ring. And no foul. And he lands the punch. And it's a 10. And a 10 is a 3-point hook. To 23. And a 53, he clinches. And a 46, he missed the punch. Missed the punch. And the counter punch lands for a 70. That's a 2-pointer by Braddock. And he clinches. Marciano, no control. Braddock gets control. He survived that round. And a 39, he missed the punch. And a 39, he gets the counter punch. This would be a 32, is nothing. Okay, that's the end of the round. He didn't finish him off, but look at there. He got him close this time. At a 23-4 is 23-4 is a 19, which he knocked him down anyway, so it's a 10-8 round. Okay. And let's see. No cuts that round. Nothing to do with the corner guys. All right. Let me score all this up and we'll get set back up. Okay. First thing we got to check here is for his knockdown, did he have a carryover? His random number is 15. So carryover on an 8 count is 1 to 32. So he has a carryover. So counts. So he has a carryover, and I believe that raises his KD1 by 1. So it makes him a 4 this round. Okay. That's his carryover. All right, we're going to check our referee. He's a 36, so he has he's okay there. No abnormalities. So this is round 9. We check an 8 for and he is going to, again, he has him at 23 and 13. That's 36. 36, and he needs 60. So this time he needs 24. He's going for that knockout again. And he's doing 19 for the boxer. He's trying to work the body. Okay, so now we're going to check for the going for the knockout. Marciano's a 9. Well, we need a 9 and 4 is 13 and 3 is 16 for his corner man. He gets a 3, and fighting inside is an 8. That's 11, and 2 is 15. Marciano gets the strategy. He's going for a knockout. And that was versus working the body. Okay. Going all out for the knockout. And he's doing work the body. So hitting power goes up by 1 for Marciano, and his counter punch goes up by 2. Marciano's hitting power is going to be a 12. And he gets 4 on his counter punch. All right, here we go. Round 9. Could be another blistering round here. We'll see. All right, we start with Marciano. No control. No to Braddock. Marciano gets control. And he lands the power shot. He's a 4 on 10. 10 on 4 is a 5-point punch. And he stays in control. And a 33 lands the punch. And it's a 23, and a 23 is a 2-point hook. Marciano, no control. Braddock gets control. And he moves to ring center. He stays in control, and he moves to ring center, and he's not in control. Marciano, no. Braddock gets control, and 66, he moves to ring center. Braddock, no control. No to Marciano. No to Braddock. No to Marciano. Braddock gets control, lands a punch, 60 and a cut, 2 points. We check the cut number is 53 plus 5 is 58. Cut 58, minor swelling over left eye. It's worth 2 points. It's 2 points for that. And -1 from his defense. So he gets a swelling 58. His defense raises Braddock up to a punches landed of 34 now. All right, Braddock. No control. Had to look. He's an 8. No to Marciano. No to Braddock. Marciano gets control. Marciano lands the power shot. It's a 2 on 4. That's another 4-pointer. Marciano's in control. And he moves to the near ropes. So he's got him on the ropes. He gains 1 more on his control. No control. Braddock, no. Marciano, no. Braddock gets control. Braddock lands a punch. And it's an 8. And an 8 is a 2-point jab. And Braddock, no control. Marciano gets control. He lands the punch. And it's a 3-point jab. And he stays in control. And he missed the punch. And he counters. Braddock lands the counter punch. And it's a 57, which is a 2-point combination. Okay. 14-8, it's 6 points. So that goes to the judge's card. And the judges say high, even. All right, tally this up and get ready for the last round. Okay, first thing we're going to do is check to see if his corner man can help his swelling any. He gets a 12 for the swelling. He's excellent, so that's a -2 on his swelling. So that takes him back down to 2 points damage. Okay. Now we'll check the referee here, see how he's going to act. 70 for the final round is favors named fighter. Fails to call a foul on the fighter with the higher rating. Well, they're both the same on the rating. Ignore the first foul, it would be called. Ignore this if they have the same rating. Okay, so no effect. All right. Final round, strategy is a 6 for Marciano, which is, in the final round, a no strategy. And for 18 is a work the body. And that's what we'll get, is work the body. So it's all it's going to do. They're going to stay the same, and then it just goes against the endurance, which won't matter here at the end. Okay, here we go. 10th round. They touch gloves. Here we go. Marciano's in control, and he lands the punch. And it's a 47, which is a 2-point cross. And Marciano stays in control, and a possible injury. No injury. Okay, Marciano, no control. No control for Braddock. No for Marciano. No for Braddock. No for Marciano. Braddock gets control. And he lands a punch. And a 30 and a cut. 2 points. Check the cut number. 27 plus 5 is a 32. So he gets a cut on the right cheek. 1 point. So he gets a slight cut. Three points of damage. 1 point, he's up to 3. Braddock, no control. No to Marciano. No to Braddock. Marciano gets control. Oh, he lands the power shot. And it is a 12 on 3. 12 on 3 is a 5-pointer. Loses control. Braddock gets control. Braddock 35. Missed the punch. No counter punch. Braddock stays in control. A special card. Special, nothing special occurs. Braddock stays in control. Lands the punch. 64 and a possible cut. 3 points. We check the cut. A 15, no cut. Braddock stays in control. A 48. Clint missed the punch. And Marciano counters. He's a 32. He lands the punch for a 19, which is a 3-point hook. Braddock gets control. And he moves to ring center. Braddock, no control. Marciano, no. Braddock, no. Marciano gets control. Lands the punch. A 27, 2-point hook. Marciano stays in control. Possible foul. 52 minus 5 is a 47, no foul. Marciano, no control. Braddock, no. Marciano, no. Braddock, no. Marciano gets control. A 39, he missed the punch. Braddock counter punches. 36, he's a 36, he lands it for a 50. 3-point combination. It's him a 9. So 12-9, we'll see what the judges say. Low, high, high. All right. All right, we'll settle everything up. We'll take a look and see what we got. This is my scorecard. And as you guys have seen before, I use the electronic. I really like it. At some point, I guess I should put this out on Board Game Geek if you guys want to use it, but I have this automatic calculator down here. So that's where you can see where they started. So you can see where over here where Braddock ran out of endurance going into the 7th round. Marciano still had 29 points left. I mean, he was bruising these guys, right? So both fighters suffered a cut. Braddock did get knocked down with an 8 count there in the 8th round. The final score, Judge 1 scored at 97-92 Marciano, Judge 2 97-92 Marciano, and Judge 3 99-90 Marciano. So overwhelmingly easy decision. So he took care of business, and Marciano wins the fight. Okay, that's the end of this video. It's probably a little longer, but with the strategies, it takes a little bit longer to work everything in there and the referees. I really like using them because it does throw a little, something a little different in there. Makes it pretty interesting, at least for me. So I hope you liked it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. And hopefully you'll be able to use your solo play now and see how it works for you. All right, until the next one, have a good one.